Hey everyone, it's T here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I want to wish everyone a happy new year and I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday break. So today's video is just a sit down, get ready with me, chit chat, catch up on our life, do makeup together. I did a really simple makeup look as well as oldies but goodies that I took from 2025 into the new year with me. So stay tuned if you want to know and see how I got this look. Right, so I already have my brows on and I already primed my eyes. So today I'm just gonna show you guys like a quick everyday makeup look for me to go to work, like just like a quick little toot. Let me put on for everyday quick eyeshadow look. This is usually what I use, and sometimes I don't even prime my eyelids. Like I don't think you need it with this, but my eyelids gets really oily and I just need a good base. So I'm just gonna put this down really quickly all over the base of my lid, and then I'm going to take a blending brush and just pat it out first just to make sure the color is blended, and then I'll take the brush and start sweeping it up. This is such a great quick and easy eye look, like quick out of the door type of makeup look. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is the Armani eye tint in 22. I really want to try the Makeup by Mario's Master Mattes. They also have similar shades to this. Just layering and making sure that they just blend and stick. So this is what I'm basing with. I'm not being too perfect with this. I'm just really trying to get it on. And then the other side, I'll do the same thing. Again, you don't need to be perfect. This is a very forgiving eyeshadow look and it blends super easily. If you don't have oily eyelids like I do, you can just apply this directly on your eyelid and it's gonna act like an eye primer and base for you. On the other hand, I have the oiliest eyelids and a lot of eyeshadows don't last on me. It also starts transferring, so I always do everything to make sure that they stick throughout the day, because when you're out the door, that's it. I don't bring this with me. Okay, I'm going to get a shader brush and dip into the Makeup by Mario, the Master Mattes. I'm gonna dip into this shade, right? Oh, you guys can't see this shade right here. And I'm just going to apply it really close to the base, same area that I applied the Armani liquid eyeshadow, but a little bit lower. And I will blend the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes in just a minute to get this diffused look. All right, then I'm gonna grab my blending brush and I'm going to dip into this brown color right here. Well, they're all brown, and just lightly blend that other dark brown shade out and just really diffuse it. Such a great holiday break and New Year. I spent a lot of time with my family. Like we had guests over, like a lot of family over, and I took some time off of work and it was a great reset for me. And then now I'm ready to go back to work. The only thing is I'm so lazy and need to get my ish together, just because you know, like when you're like off for way too long and then you're like lazy. You just get really lazy, and now you have to like, you're trying to like reset your sleeping cycle because you've been staying up so late. Shame, shame. And now waking up early to get back to work is super difficult because like at night I'm like, dude, but I love it. I am ready to get back to work. I'm ready to get back into the groove, as well as I don't know what it is about the holidays, but after the holidays I get so sad. Does anyone feel that way? It's like everybody is back to work, they're doing their own thing now. So this is the look. This is as good as it's gonna get. I always try to like finesse my hooded eyelid area, but there's only so much that you can do when your lids do not cooperate. Like, do not cooperate at all. I don't know what I've done to have uneven eyelid. Ugh. It's such a punishment when you're doing makeup. Okay, I'm going to line my eyes really quickly. I'm going to use the VANNGO eyeliner. This is so good. This is actually really good. It's in the shade, what shade is this? Tie it together. Let me get real close so you guys can see. You want to keep your eyes open, especially when you have like a hooded eyelid and this lid fat right here is not cooperating. I know to you guys it's looking down, but to me right here, this is looking up. And I always like wiggle it like so. And I'm gonna cap this really quickly so that it doesn't dry, and I need to grab this shade right here and just smudge the eyeliner out. Then we're gonna do the same on the other eye. Also, my hooded eyelid is on one today. Tokyo is calling for me. You guys wanna, he's the most neediest. He's the most neediest. He's so needy. And he hates when the door closes on him. I don't know what it is, but every time the door closes, he gets a certain way. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye, just smudging it out. Now that we have that all smudged out, I'm going to put on eyelid tape because I cannot stand my hooded eyelids anymore. I hate it. And I'll be right back to put on lashes and finish the rest of my makeup. You see him? He literally is the worst. Much better. I have eyelids now. Let's fix my eyeliner just a touch, because every time when I put eyelid tape on after, it tends to mess up the eyeliner a bit. Same with this eye. You think it's even? Looks even. I always try to make it even. It never comes out even. And I have to come to terms with that, but I haven't yet. Just need to clean up the ends of that eyeliner just a touch. And then I'll go back in with concealer to sharpen it in just a second. All right, I need to stop there because otherwise I'm going to stay here forever with the eyeliner, and we're just gonna stay here for hours and hours trying to fix it. Okay, so what do we do here? Oh, let me curl my lashes and put on some mascara. I'm still using this YSL, what is this? Lash Clash mascara. And I'm gonna do the same for the other eye. All right, also I do need to fix this eyeliner in just a second because I know I said that I wasn't gonna fix it, but I want to. Also, I have my final thoughts on this mascara. It's good and I'm using it and it does what it's like. It's voluminous. I feel like my lashes look fantastic. The only issue is that this is very expensive. That is the thing. It's very expensive, and I do feel like there are other mascaras that can perform the same way. However, I do have to say that this does make my lashes look voluminous, long, and has like a lot of volume in it. So this is what it looks like with 2 coats on my eyes. Let's get some foundation on really quickly. I'm gonna use the Maybelline 30 Hours Lumi-Matte foundation. This is so good. I haven't picked this up in a while because there's just so many foundations, and I'm gonna give it a good shake. You should always give your foundation a good shake because it's just been sitting there, especially when you don't rotate through foundation as much. And I'm just gonna take 1 pump. This gives me like the dewiest, glowy matte. It's the weirdest like description. I'm like, how can a foundation be glowy and matte at the same time? But this is it. This is glowy and matte at the same time. It gives me enough coverage. So I'm just gonna do the usual, just stippling it on the outer edges of my face because that's like my most like problematic area that I feel like I need a lot of coverage. But just a thin layer for today. I'm not like going for like full coverage, but I still want my blemishes to just disappear pretty much. And my nose, I like to just buff it in and then stamp everywhere else. So like this area, and I just want to let it sit there for a second. You can literally see Tokyo's butt here. The moment I closed the door on him, oh, he heard me talk about him. He heard me talk about him. Really like the way this brush curves, because like right over my eyebrows, and I've been like really obsessed with this. I keep picking this brush up to use for foundation. It is the Refer LC03 brush, and it's just so good. I can't put it down. And then I'm gonna go back in the areas that I like left to dry for a second and blend those out. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like. It looks gorgeous and it matches so well. Let me grab a bronzer. This is the L'Oreal Lumi, I believe. Yes, Lumi bronzing stick. This is in the shade Toasted Sunlight. I'm just gonna pop that there. It is fragrant. So I want to let you guys know that if you're sensitive to smell and you don't like especially like the higher end makeup, and I don't know why L'Oreal did this because it's like a drugstore, but if you don't like the way that like all the higher end makeup smell, like they put a entire bottle of perfume in, you're not gonna like this at all. It does smell good. I do have to say that. It smells so good and it blends out so nicely. It's this like luminous, glowy, dewy, literally like the name, Toasted Sun Kiss. Like a light kiss of the sun. And then I'm just going to blend this out and up. Same with this side. So I did want to get a darker shade, like just one shade darker than this one, just to try it out because I do like the shade and color. And then I'm gonna go back with my foundation brush and just stamp out any of the harsh edges. I love cohesiveness. I'm always all about the cohesiveness. So this is what it looks like on. And then I'm gonna blend out my nose contour. This really isn't a contour. This is really a bronzer. It's warmer than a contour. A contour pulls a little bit more ashier gray. This is more give you sun type of look, like you've been out to the beach, etc. What blush do I want to use? I don't know what blush I want to use. I'm probably gonna do the Anastasia Blurring Serum blush. This is what it looks like. It's in the shade Guava. This is new to me. I've actually never seen this or I don't know, maybe I've been living under the rock or something, but I don't hear anyone talk about this. Or correct me if I'm wrong, if someone is talking about this and I'm just not fully invested in the makeup. But this is new for me. This is their Serum blush. I saw it and I was like, ooh, it smells like paint. I hate it when stuff smells like paint. I rather they smell like perfume than paint. Ooh, this is really pretty. It gives me like a light blush of color. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is what she looks like. And then I run it across my nose. Bring it up to my temples for cohesiveness as well. Pretty. It's pretty. Is it super pigmented? No. But it gives you that like blush look. And it's like the name, serum-y. It's a little glowy, a little dewy, just a touch of something on your cheek. And then I'm gonna go in with a concealer. I'm gonna use the Dior Forever Skin Corrector. I'm in the shade 2.5N. And then I'm just gonna lightly put it underneath my eyes. And then this one, I'm actually gonna fix it. I know. I'm gonna fix it really quickly, like so, just so that it's lifted up this way. And then I'm gonna go back in, and then I'm gonna do the same with this eye. And I'm actually gonna go back with my smudging brush just to pull this tail out a teensy bit more. There we go. And then I'm gonna blend. Oh, I totally forgot to put concealer on my forehead, bridge of my nose, and a little bit on my chin. Alrighty. The only thing about this brush, and I like this brush, it just sheds. Like every time I use it, it just like a hair or two always pops out on me. Look, see? Right there. Right there. Now that we have concealer on, I'm going to quickly set it. I actually have a new setting powder that I want to use. It's from Iconic London. It is the Velvet Blur. I've never seen this. Well, also at the same time, I don't use a lot of Iconic London products, but this is what it looks like. It comes in this type of container. I'm going to, where's that brush? Grab this one instead. I'm going to stamp out my creases and then apply this on. It's very powdery and dusty. Dusty and powdery. Do you see that? So be very careful. I'm getting it all over my shirt right here. It's blurring. It's blurring like it says. I just want to know if it will last on my oily skin gals. So we shall see. Now that we're all powdered, this actually doesn't look bad. It makes me look pretty poreless. I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? Does it make me look poreless? What are your thoughts? Okay. I'm going to go in with a blush. This is a new one for me. It's just in my makeup drawer and I haven't like really took it out to play with, but this is the Huda Beauty Toasted Peach Blush Filter Palette. This is what she looks like. I don't know what I want to use today. I'm thinking about this like orangey warm shade. Like this is really up my alley. It's very matte. That's for sure. She's matte. I'm like really wanting to touch and play. I already swatched this, but this duochrome shade as a blush topper. What do we think about that? And brush her over the tip of my nose. I'm actually gonna play with that duochrome blush. This can either go really well or really wrong. So I'm gonna grab my this fan brush, and into this, sorry, you guys can't see, this duochrome pinky shade, and then just like brush it over the tops of my cheeks really quickly. It's like a highlighter and blush in one. Wow, that brought pink and glow to my cheekums. I do want to use like a more highlight shade on top of my cheekbone, so but not like anything too crazy. And I've been really loving this one product, the Hourglass ambient lighting powder. I cannot put this down ever since I discovered it, and it's like the craziest candle. I cannot believe actually that I haven't used this my whole entire life. I genuinely am, I feel like I'm living under a rock, and this gives you the prettiest all over glow. I'll put it underneath my eyes as well. Wow, I just put it everywhere. I just love like a little bit of luminosity and dewy glow. And then I'm gonna go back to this smudging brush that I used previously, and I'm gonna go back with that chocolatey brown shade from the Makeup by Mario. And then I'm going to just smudge out just a little bit for my lower lash line, like so. Just a little touch. And then I'm gonna grab a a blending brush with the shade that I blended out with my crease, and just smoke this out so it doesn't look so harsh underneath my eyes, like so. That's what it looks like. All right, we're almost done here. I just need to put on a brow gel. Do my lips actually first. Let me do my lips. What do I want to put on my lips today? I'm gonna do the Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede lip pencil in Mauve. And then I'm just gonna align my lip. Just give me a little shape. And then what do I want to do for lips? Ooh, I haven't picked this color up in a while. It's the Violet FR BISOU Balm in Batiste. This is a good one. It gives you a comfort matte lip. This is like the star of the show because the eyes are a little bit more neutral. I kind of want to throw on a gloss. Let me grab this Dior Lip Maximizer in the shade 006 is what it looks like. Yeah, 006. I'm just gonna apply a little bit, just a little bit. And this is minty. It's minty, and it gives you like a light lump type of vibe. All right, I'm gonna straighten my hair. I'm gonna do my hair, and then I'll be back for the outro. Alrighty guys, this is the final look. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like more content like this, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, as well as don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.